Every human life begins in the storm. Pain, fear, and uncertainty arrive long before strength does. And before we learn how to stand, life is already testing how much we can endure. For most people, the storm becomes something to run from. They chase comfort, avoid discomfort, and panic the moment the sky darkens. They try to negotiate with pain, hide from fear, and beg uncertainty to leave them alone. But storms do not retreat. They reveal. The storm shows who you are when everything you rely on is taken away. When the people you trust falter. When your plans collapse. When the future disappears into fog. In these moments, you learn whether your foundation is solid or made of sand. And the truth is this: most people are not destroyed by the storm itself, but by the belief that the storm should not exist. Fear grows stronger when you demand safety. Pain grows sharper when you demand comfort. Uncertainty becomes unbearable when you demand control. If you've ever felt that inner storm, the tightening of the chest, the racing of the mind, the weight of a world you can't predict, listen closely to what comes next. Because the Stoics were not spared from chaos. They were not chosen for an easier life. They faced war, betrayal, sickness, loss, and death, just like everyone else. But they learned something most never discover. You cannot calm the storm outside until you calm the storm within. Marcus Aurelius lived in a world collapsing under plague, corruption, and endless war. Every morning he woke up to problems no emperor could solve in a single lifetime. And yet his writings never sound like a man drowning. They sound like a man who learned how to breathe underwater. He did not beg the skies to clear. He trained himself to walk forward in the rain. When the thunder roared, he did not flinch. When the winds shook the empire, he did not lose himself. Marcus stood where others fell because he understood one truth: the storm is not your enemy. The storm is your training ground. The Stoics saw pain as a signal, not a curse. They saw fear as an invitation to grow stronger. They saw uncertainty as the proof that life is still moving, changing, evolving. And they refused to surrender their peace to the things they could not command. When fear rose within them, they did not run. They examined it. When uncertainty clouded their path, they did not freeze. They took one step anyway. When pain appeared, they did not resist reality. They opened themselves to the lesson hiding behind it. You are not here to run from the storm. You are here to become the kind of person the storm cannot break. The kind who does not collapse at the first sign of fear. The kind who does not surrender to uncertainty. The kind who can walk straight into pain and come out sharper, wiser, stronger. And it all begins right here. Not by avoiding the storm, but by learning how to stand inside it without losing yourself.